Searching for peace? Welcome to Adullam. At Adullam, find the solace you need and the encouragement you seek. A place where your soul can rest and your heart can heal. Embrace the calm and let hope blossom. Adullam, a refuge for the weary. Your journey to peace starts here.
Do you love you? Yes. Welcome to Our Adullam, where eating seasons are not wasted and every wilderness whispers hope. Friends, I have a message for you today. You have to learn to love yourself before you can truly love anyone else. It might sound like a motivational quote, but it's actually a spiritual truth. That's why today we are going to be talking about loving yourself, and we are going to go straight into the Bible by taking a look at what Jesus said. Jesus said in Mark 12:31, love your neighbor as yourself. That little phrase, as yourself, holds so much power. It assumes you already love yourself, that you treat yourself with kindness, grace, and worth. But what happens when you don't? When self-love is missing, we start loving others from an empty place. We begin to rely on people for validation, for joy, for peace, for things that only God can ultimately give us. First, it all starts in childhood. That's why, as parents or future parents, we must be intentional. We have to teach our children what it means to love themselves well. Not in arrogance, but in awareness of their worth in Christ. They are made in God's image. That's Genesis 1:27. Fearfully and wonderfully formed. That's Psalm 139:14. And deeply loved before they ever earn or achieve anything. When kids grow up knowing their value, they step into relationships, not needing someone else to complete them, but ready to share love from a place of wholeness. Next, self-love prevents emotional dependency. Without a healthy sense of self-love, relationships become heavy. We begin to expect others to carry our joy, manage our insecurities, and heal our brokenness. That, my friends, is not love. It's emotional dependence. As we see in John 15:11, Jesus said, I have told you these things so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. So joy is meant to come from within, from Him. So when you already have joy, peace, and value inside you, you are not draining others. You are building with them. Even in marriage, this matters. A lack of self-love might seem small, but in marriage, it shows up as insecurity, withdrawal, people-pleasing, control, and so on and so forth. Over time, it creates silent rifts. But when both partners know their identity and love themselves the way Christ loves them, they build a safe, honest, and stable love, not out of fear, but freedom. The book of Ephesians 5:29 says, no one ever hated their own body, but they feed and care for their body just as Christ does the church. That's how we are meant to care for ourselves, with tenderness, consistency, and spiritual dignity. Because that love overflows into how we treat our spouse, friends, siblings, and even colleagues. My dear friends, here's a parting thought. Start with you. And if you're raising little ones, start with them. Teach them to affirm themselves in light of God's truth. Remind them that self-love is not selfish. It's spiritual responsibility. It's the foundation for healthy love, lasting peace, and honest connection. Until next time, my dear friends, this is Our Adullam, where even the eating seasons are holy, where healing starts with honesty, and where love begins right where you are. Bye, friends.